This town was big enough for both of them. That from Gloversville officials who are as surprised as anyone else about the feud that erupted between rival ice cream truck operators, a sort of frozen treats turf war that led to a pair of arrests. Now the guilty party has been permanently put on ice, but it got us wondering if anyone checks out these ice cream truck operators before they come in contact with your kids. The bout for ice cream truck supremacy in Gloversville is over, and when the bell dinged, it was Mr. Dingaling by a knockout.
We're just selling ice cream.
Brian Collis is the franchise holder for Mr. Dingaling in the area. He and driver Philip Hollister still find it hard to believe the kind of Cold War, if you will, that was waged by rival Snow Cone Joe.
It's come to the point where, the harassment was just way too much overwhelming.
Gloversville police say Snow Cone Joe operators Joshua Malatino and Amanda Scott face harassment and stalking charges after chasing down their competition, yelling at Hollister and his customers and telling Hollis that they own this town. Now the city has chosen not to renew Snow Cone Joe's license to operate, which expires tomorrow.
I understand that's his livelihood, and that's the last thing I wanted to see happen, is to take away somebody's livelihood as far as financials. But when it comes to the point of interfering with the safety of children by doing the actions that they had posed upon us, I feel it's best for the safety of the children involved.
A quick check with some local municipalities discovered that applications for vendor or peddler permits, the ones required to operate an ice cream truck, include a background check and can even include fingerprinting and a check on the sex offender registry. However, that's only for the initial application. Subsequent applications, permits typically last a year, are not always as thorough. That varies city by city.
But if you get numerous complaints from residents, parents of children, and other vendors stating that they're being harassed, I think it should have been pursued a little in depth more so than it coming to this point. Because from my understanding, this has been an ongoing issue for a number of years.
Collis says his phone's been ringing off the hook since the story broke from media outlets all over the world. He says he's not even answering his phone anymore because he has a business to run, and this is their busy season.